Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. Here we go. Let's do it. We're now in April. We're in quarter two. I can't get over it. Well, but it is Tuesday, which means, at least for me, it's my Monday. It's the first day of the week, which means I need to roll some prompts for myself for the week ahead. But first, I wanted to just really quick show you just the thing. I've been working on my planner over the weekend, and I just want to share. So I'm just going to flip on over. Hey there, Linda. All right, so this is Sunday. Then there's this page I just kind of did on a whim, and I love it. After doing the where are they? These stripy tigers with the gold, it made me want to do a more sort of substantial version of it. So I did this, and I just decided it's just going to be my April cover page kind of a thing. But I have that. I have April all set up over here with a couple of days highlighted. This is John and I's 10-year anniversary on the 25th, and the 30th is his birthday. I have this nice and set up, my week, and then I have my days. I actually went ahead and created a template for my monthlies so I could not have to guess so much. And then I just made myself a little ruler because I didn't have a ruler at home. So I got industrious. But let's go ahead and roll for the week ahead. And I'll just write them all right here. So here is the roll for inspiration. Hey there, Midgie. Midgie pal. You know what's so funny, Linda, is yesterday I could not get my engine started, and all of this happened like after 9 o'clock. All right. So, well, Monday we don't care about. We've already done Monday. Monday's dead to us. Okay. So I'm just going to slide this. You're just going to have to trust me whenever I roll a thing and say what it is, because I can't have everything on screen at once. All right. Tuesday. What are we doing? I'm going to... I think I'm going to try rolling a d20 and then like an animals and then a plants maybe. Just to, I don't know, spice it up a little bit. I don't have to use them necessarily. A nat 1. Tropical bird. All right, I can do that. Let me find a pencil. Rock on, Midgie. Been 3D modeling lately? That's awesome. Another nat 1? Okay. That's a rough start to a Tuesday, but I mean, it would be if we were playing normal rules, but we're just doing drawing prompts, so it's fine. It's fine. Wednesday is going to be 17. Whale or dolphin. Now I'm going to roll for the plants. Is that cocked? No. 3, orchid. All right, Thursday. This is not, okay. Midgie, this is roll for inspiration. So this is a dice drawing challenge where you basically have just a bunch of different tables of things, and then you roll for your prompt with dice, depending on whatever dice. But I am using D&D dice, so you are correct for that. And the roll for inspiration is a play on in D&D. We roll for initiative whenever a fight starts. 2 bat. And I've just been thinking it'd be fun. I've done it for the last 2 weeks or so. I think it'd be fun to. It's nice to have my prompts kind of picked out for me beforehand, because I have a real problem sitting down to do a sketch session and being like, I don't know what to draw, and then, which isn't the worst, but I don't want to deal with that right now. A pine or a palm? Plus, I made these dice, like this particular die I made, and I love using it and rolling with it. It feels so good. It's such a nice, big, chunky boy. All right, Friday, 19, Wildcat. And then on the plants table, 13, berry or cherry. Ooh. And then last but not least, let's do Saturday. 9, deer or gazelle. And then for the plants, 18, a house plant. If it says so. Okay. I'm going to kiss our D20 goodbye with one last little roll for good luck. That's not great luck, so we're going to put that away. Okay, and then I can put this away. And now I can begin the beautiful work of drawing it and making it real. Today I have tropical birds and vines, which totally works. Very, very on theme, the two of them. Yeah, I feel really good about this little set. This is going to be a fun week of prompts. All right, let me just really quick pull up some reference images of birds. Let's see. Well, we can't go wrong with something like a macaw or something. Oh, it's incredible how many images, when you look up like photography, how many images are actually AI. It's annoying. Okay, I'm going to do just a little bit of mapping out what I'm doing on my page here. Trying to actually compose something instead of just sketching some random stuff and filling the page, you know? Anywho, how was everyone's weekend? Linda, how was the concert? Was it everything you hoped it would be? Hopefully more. Okay, one pair down. See if we can get a nice one, a nice perched macaw. Yeah, it's kind of not great how AI is like taking over because it's not gonna be necessarily correct just because it's a smush of a bunch of different images. It doesn't mean that like the images are correct, you know? Like the anatomy. Okay, now I'm gonna do a little bit of painting. Okay. All right. Oh, it's this Saturday night, Linda. My bad. Oh, happy Ramadan, Miji. Or is that the correct way to say that? Or is it like Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas? Either way, I hope you are having a lovely time with it. All right, now truly, I am actually going to paint this, which requires a paintbrush. Not you. Where have I hidden them? Oh, well, I'll just use an actual paintbrush. There was a cloth. I swear there was a cloth here for. Oh, it fell off the table. Haha. There it is. Okay. I'm going to start off with a nice strong yellow. Oh, I see. People is a time of forgiveness, of repentance. That makes sense. Holy cow, Midgie! I did not know that. All people, all tribe, all skin colors, and all religion. When it comes to Ramadan, they will get double salary from their company. I mean, double. It's like a full month salary, mandatory by the government. That's pretty rad. I mean, not that I work at a corporation or anything, but we don't get we don't get nearly that kind of treatment over here. All right, I'm gonna hit this with the heat tool really quick. Gonna be some noise. I think it's dry enough. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, respect to oil painters, because as far as I know, there is no real way to speed it up, the drawing process. I at least have something like a heat tool to move it along. Otherwise, I'd get so tired of it so fast. It's true, watercolor is a little free spirited, shall we say. But thankfully, once you use it for a certain amount of time, it becomes a lot more predictable on just how it's going to behave. It's like working with a wild animal. Like you're never 100% sure exactly how it's going to act, but you can feel pretty good just by reading the body language, or just having known that animal. This is my animal, I guess. Okay, one last hit with the heat tool. Okay, I think we're good for some colored pencil. Okay, let's see colors we want to use. All right, let's start with some nice neon pink. Man, I'm eating through this pink pencil so fast. morning, Bobby. Oh, I'm sorry that you're having to scramble for some stuff for your dad. That sounds stressful. That's quite a move, Bobby. Boston to DC? Yes, this is some kind of macaw, I think. Should be wrapping up here in just a second. Thank you, Bobby. All right, and then just a real quick little just texture on my vines. All right, I think this is good for today. This was really fun. So today was parrots and vines. Tomorrow is whale or a dolphin with an orchid. That one's going to be challenging, but we will figure it out. I have faith. All right, I am going to call this one for today. Thank you all so much for joining me on this lovely Tuesday morning. I hope to see you tomorrow. Before I go, I got to remind you that today is the very last day to grab your first 2 months of Foxy for only $10. That is ending tonight at midnight here in the Central Time Zone. So if you want to grab you want to explore Foxy, you want to see what kind of classes and stuff we got going on, head on over there. I think there's a description or a link in the description, and it's really cool. It's a really cool time, and it's a really good deal. So I definitely recommend that anyone who watches this today on April 1st, it's not a prank. It's not a prank. This is real. This is real. Today's the last day to grab it. And now, with that, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you tomorrow morning. Bye.